This generation is the hardest generation to fall in love. And here's the reason why this generation is the hardest generation to fall in love is because men over sexualize women, and nowadays nobody wants a long-term relationship. Nobody wants to get married. Nobody wants to settle down. They just want to have casual dates. They want a short-term relationship. They just want to have sex. Nobody wants anything genuine. So when when that is what society has pushed short-term relationships and fun for so long, everybody starts to normalize that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that is not normal at all. We should all be striving to be married. We should all be striving to fall in love with someone for the rest of our lives. But unfortunately, people hurt people. And a lot of women have probably been dogged out by so many guys to the point where they give up on love and they don't allow any man into their heart because they're scared of being heartbroken, because being heartbroken is not a good feeling. Man to man, I've been heartbroken by a woman, and I'm sure you have too. So you got to understand how a woman feels like, because a woman, women are always getting approached. There's men sliding in girls' DMs on a daily. When do you ever see women sliding in men's DMs like that? That don't happen. You know what I mean? So women have it hard, bro. Women have it hard. You got to understand how the woman feels. It's hard for a woman to know who's a good guy or not because all these bad guys ruin it. But that's why I encourage you guys to pray and read your Bible. Make sure you read your Bible. Make sure you pray. Make sure you let the Lord transform your heart to be like him, and have your character be like Christ. So when God does bless you with your person, you'll be able to know how to handle and take care of that relationship. Because if you're not praying, if you're not reading your Bible, man, and when God gives you a relationship, you're gonna destroy it. You're gonna be lustful, you're gonna be prideful, you're gonna have ego, you're not gonna love your wife like Christ loves the church. You're not going to do those things, and you got to be a man of God. You got to be a man of God, because first of all, a man's a leader. A man got to lead his woman to righteousness. A man got to be a leader and pray for his woman, a man got to put his woman's um his woman's priorities above himself at times. So gotta remember that, guys. Like, once you start focusing on yourself and being like Jesus Christ, then God will give you the right woman. And for women too, like, once you start praying and getting in your word, then God will bless you with the right man. But I understand what women go through, bro. I really do, and I feel bad for them, because it's hard out here. It's hard out here for men and women. It's hard to find love. Man, it's hard for me to find love too. And I struggle with love, but you gotta let love find you.